I'm going to give you your GM hat here, Ike Taylor. What do you think that the Steelers should do for Big Ben's heir? Because what you just described in terms of him being a statue back in the pocket is the reason why he cannot come back in 2022 as great as he's been in his Hall of Fame career with the Steelers. Steelers need to rip off the Band-Aid and move on, considering the quarterback talent in the division and across the rest of the AFC. So in your ideal world, Ike Taylor, this offseason, what steps are you taking? I've got a list of power rankings of how I'd approach it, of the creme de la creme, and I'm talking to Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilsons of the world, all the way on down. How are you approaching this offseason, Ike Taylor, to try to figure out the Steelers quarterback situation ahead of the 2022 season?
First of all, I'm going to see if this rumor is true. I'm going to see, and I'm going to go on for the Pittsburgh Steelers since Pat McAfee, shout out to Pat McAfee, because we be rocking on this show. Mm-hmm. Since Aaron Rodgers is always on his show, I'm going to see if this rumor is true. Do he really want to become a Pittsburgh Steeler? And if I get the inside source and feel like Aaron Rodgers don't mind becoming a Pittsburgh Steeler, well, hell, I'm going for him. I'm giving everything I need for Aaron Rodgers. That's what I'm doing. Because if I'm Coach Tomlin and I never had a losing season, and I'm always either every other year or years back-to-back in the playoffs, what's been holding me back? A quarterback who can move. What won't hold me back if I get an Aaron Rodgers? A veteran Aaron Rodgers. How many years I got left for Aaron Rodgers? I probably got about 4 max more years with Aaron.
He's 38, Ike, and I will say this. We're all 49ers fans this upcoming weekend, hoping that they can pull off the upset against the Packers to restart that conversation again. I know the Packers are the favorite in the NFC, but if they get upset and get bounced in the divisional round, this whole conversation is going to resurface. Mark my words. Okay,
so I'm gonna try Aaron Rodgers. I'm gonna see if the Russell Wilson rumor is
He's
true.
Number 2 on my list as well.
I'm gonna test the waters with Russell. See what I can get. See what I can give and get for Russell. Bam. Then I'm gonna holler at Kirk Cousins. I'm gonna see what a Kirk Cousins.
Cousins wasn't even on my list. He is under contract for another season. Wilson, 33 years old, has said he's wanted out of Seattle, not demanding a trade, but says, I want to explore my options. Kirk Cousins wasn't even on my list, though, Ike.
I'm going to pick up his contract. This is last season. So as a front office, I can pick up Kirk Cousins' contract and extend them and spread the money out. They're my options right there. I'm going to go in the draft. I'm going to check this draft out. If the kid from Pitt still sitting up, I'm going to wind up drafting this young man. I'm going to look at Mason. Mason got another year left on his contract for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And rumors have been around that Coach T do like Dwayne Haskins, the improvement. He's mobile. So I'm going to let them guys fight it out. But first is Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, Kirk Cousins, draft. I already got Mason Rudolph. I'm going to go on and extend a 1 or 2 year contract with Dwayne Haskins, and I'll see what I got in between there. So my first tier is the 3 I named: Rodgers, Wilson, Kirk. My second tier is the draft pick. Because if I don't get them 3, I'm just gonna rock out with my rookie. This is exactly what I'm doing. And ain't no need to start off with Mason or Haskins because they've been in the NFL for a long time and they showed me who they are. Point blank period. Let me go on and just go through the trial and error with my rookie. And then I'll take it from there. That's what I would do if I was a GM.
Ike, the Steelers will have the 20th pick in the 2022 draft. It would have been 18 had they not made the playoffs. So I don't think there's going to be a huge difference in, say, 2 draft slots, not making the playoffs versus making the playoffs. And as much as I want a new QB, the Steelers haven't picked an offensive lineman in the first or second round of the draft since David DeCastro in the 2012 draft. So offensive line is what I want to see prioritized as well this offseason, in addition to finding Big Ben's heir. 3 other names I want to throw out there, Ike. Deshaun Watson, if he's cleared of legal trouble, which is a huge caveat. I know Watson's been linked to the Miami Dolphins. I think that those rumors will continue into the offseason. Jimmy G, but Jimmy G might have cemented himself in San Francisco, at least for the time being. And then Gardner Minshew as well are all – you're shaking your head just disgusted. Those are three other possibilities I would like to see Pittsburgh consider.
I don't mind Jimmy Garoppolo. Don't get me wrong. But Jimmy made me have a flashback. You know, when he overthrew Emmanuel Sanders. He overthrew Anook. What's the young man's name? Is it Anook?
Gonna have to get IT on this. He still has the stench from him on the Super Bowl, though, is what you're saying, Ike.
Yeah, he overthrew Anook on a double move off of Diggs. He double moved. He was wide open. Overthrew him. He wound up overthrowing his tight end use check and wound up being an interception from the corner from the Dallas Cowboys. It scares me. When it comes down to crunch time, he scares me. He really do. It's too much up and down, too much inconsistency in his arm movement and the way he throws the ball. He's always overthrowing his players. So yeah, I get it. He does have mobility, and he's not bad as a starter. Don't get me wrong about Jimmy Garoppolo. His record is pretty damn good when he starts. You know what I'm saying? But he just scares me when it comes down to crunch time. You taking a Joe Burrow before Jimmy Garoppolo any day. Really, you taking a Joe Burrow. The only people you're not taking Joe Burrow in front of, Tom, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, and Patrick Mahomes. That's it. You take it. 5 is Joe Burrow. Correct me if I'm wrong. But that's how I'm feeling. So Gardner Minshew, Mark, I don't know what kind of water you drunk this morning, because you are a morning person and you do like to get your workouts and your yoga in. But this morning on what's today's date?
January the 17th, Ike.
Don't drink that water ever again. Don't you ever in your life drink that water again. Change another water.
My argument for Minshew would be, who did he really play with in Jacksonville? And then did he really get an opportunity in Philly, considering Jalen Hurts is already there? He's a cheap option, Ike. He's a cheap option.
I get his mobility, but is he the same as a Mason Rudolph? Is he the same as Dwayne Haskins? Are they the same body types? Do they play the same? Do they make the same mistakes? Do they make the same plays? And right now, we don't have a quarterback whisperer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if we had a quarterback whisperer, I say, shoot, go for it. Go all in with it. But right now in that Pittsburgh Steelers facility, we don't have a quarterback whisperer like a Bruce Arians or Andy Reid or a Matt LaFleur or Kyle Shanahan. We don't have them guys sitting in that office right now. So I would say no. Because to me, that's a Mason Rudolph and a Dwayne Haskins.